Today, we continue our riveting series on the Agni Purana with Chapter 3, Lord Vishnu's manifestation as a tortoise, also known as Kurma avatar. Discover how the once invincible gods faced a devastating downfall due to a curse from the quick-tempered Sage Durvasa. Desperate and defeated, the gods turn to Lord Vishnu, who crafts an audacious plan involving an unlikely alliance with their arch-enemies, the demons. What hidden treasures and formidable challenges will surface from the churning of the Milky Ocean or the saga? How will the gods navigate this perilous partnership? And what pivotal role will Lord Vishnu play in their quest for the nectar of immortality? Witness the gods' dramatic journey from despair to triumph. Let's get started. Long ago, in the celestial realms, the gods enjoyed unparalleled prosperity and power. Their lives were filled with divine splendor and peace, until an unfortunate incident changed everything. The story begins with Sage Durvasa, known for his quick temper and unpredictable nature. One day, he encountered a celestial nymph who presented him with a beautiful garland. Sage Durvasa, appreciating the garland's divine beauty and fragrance, decided to gift it to Indra, the king of gods, as a mark of respect. Indra, who was riding his magnificent elephant, accepted the garland without much thought. In a moment of carelessness, he placed it on Elephant's head. The elephant, finding the garland a nuisance, shook it off and trampled it underfoot. Sage Durvasa was enraged by this act. To him, the garland was not just a simple ornament, but a divine gift. Indra's careless behavior was seen as a blatant display of disrespect, not only towards the gift, but also towards the sage himself. In his anger, Sage Durvasa cursed Indra and all the celestial gods, declaring that they would lose their prosperity and power. This curse set off a chain of events that led to their downfall. Stripped of their divine strength and wealth, the gods found themselves vulnerable and powerless. This dire situation reached its peak when they were defeated by the demons in a great battle. The once mighty gods were now at the mercy of their adversaries. In their moment of desperation, the celestial gods knew there was only one being powerful enough to help them: Lord Vishnu, the preserver of the universe. He lay peacefully in the Milky Ocean, saga, resting on the coils of the cosmic serpent, Shisha. His presence radiated calm and divine strength. The gods, led by Lord Brahma, approached Lord Vishnu with heavy hearts and troubled minds. The celestial beings, usually proud and powerful, were now humbled by their defeat and the loss of their prosperity. They bowed before Lord Vishnu, their hands folded in deep reverence. Lord Brahma said, "O mighty Vishnu, preserver of all that is good, we stand before you in dire need. The demons have overpowered the gods, and they have lost all the splendor and strength due to the curse of Sage Durvasa. You are the only hope. Please, protect them and restore balance to the universe." Hearing the plea of the gods, Lord Vishnu opened his eyes, revealing a gaze filled with compassion and wisdom. He understood the gravity of their situation and the suffering they endured. Lord Vishnu said, "Fear not, my dear gods. There is a way to regain your lost prosperity and defeat the demons. You must make a truce with them and work together to churn the Milky Ocean, saga. This churning will bring forth the nectar of immortality, the ambrosia, which will restore your strength and splendor." The gods were initially taken aback by the suggestion of cooperating with the demons. However, they trusted Lord Vishnu's wisdom and knew that his guidance had always led them to victory. Lord Vishnu said, "You shall use Mount Mandara as the churning rod and the serpent Vasuki as the rope. I will be there to guide and assist you throughout the process. Remember, this is a temporary alliance for a greater cause. In the end, the ambrosia will be yours, not the demons." With newfound determination and hope, the gods expressed their gratitude to Lord Vishnu. They understood that this plan required great effort and trust, but with Lord Vishnu's guidance, they were ready to face the challenge. The gods, though hesitant, realized the wisdom in Lord Vishnu's words. They approached the demons with a proposal of peace, explaining the plan to churn the ocean together. The demons, enticed by the promise of ambrosia, agreed to the temporary truce. Both sides gathered at the shore of the Milky Ocean, saga, ready for the monumental task ahead. The gods took their positions at the tail end of Vasuki, while the demons held the head. They started pulling the serpent back and forth, causing Mount Mandara to rotate and churn the ocean. However, as they began the churning, a problem arose. Mount Mandara, lacking a stable base, started sinking into the soft ocean bed. This unexpected obstacle threatened to derail their entire plan. Seeing their efforts in jeopardy, the gods once again turned to Lord Vishnu for guidance. Lord Vishnu, ever resourceful and compassionate, decided to take matters into his own hands, or rather, his own shell. Lord Vishnu transformed into his Kurma avatar, a giant tortoise. This immense tortoise dove into the ocean and positioned itself under Mount Mandara, providing a stable base and preventing the mountain from sinking. With Kurma's support, the churning could continue. This clever solution allowed the gods and demons to resume their efforts. The churning of the ocean continued with renewed vigor, thanks to the steadfast support of Lord Vishnu in his tortoise form. This extraordinary display of divine intervention ensured that the quest for ambrosia could move forward. As the gods and demons continued their epic task of churning the ocean, the process was anything but smooth. Each pull and push brought with it new surprises and challenges. First, the ocean revealed a deadly poison called Halahala. This poison was so potent that its mere presence threatened to destroy everything. The gods and demons were terrified, unsure how to handle this lethal substance. In this moment of crisis, Lord Shiva, the great destroyer, stepped forward. Lord Shiva, being concerned with this peculiar situation, consumed the poison himself to save humanity from calamity and destruction. Seeing this, his wife, the goddess Parvati, was alarmed. She gently gripped her husband's neck with both hands in order to stop the poison from reaching his stomach, thus earning him the epithet Vishkant, or the one who held poison in his neck. Due to the poison's intensity, Lord Shiva's throat turned blue, and from that day forward, he became known as Neelkant, the blue-throated one. Once the poison was contained, the churning continued, and the ocean began to yield more auspicious treasures. Each of these treasures was claimed by different gods and beings, signifying their importance and roles in the cosmos. First among these was the goddess Varuni, the divine embodiment of wine. She represented the pleasures and indulgences that life could offer and was accepted by the demons. Next came the magnificent Parijat tree, a celestial tree said to grant any wish. This tree was taken to the heavenly abode of the gods and became a symbol of the fulfillment of desires and the blessings of nature. Then, the Kaustubh gem surfaced. This radiant gem was so beautiful and powerful that it was coveted by all. It became a symbol of divine beauty and was later adorned by Lord Vishnu himself. The churning process also brought forth celestial beings like the sacred cow Kamdenu, who could fulfill any wish. Kamdenu cow was taken by the sages and gods for her ability to provide for all needs. Divine nymphs, known as Apsara, who epitomized grace and beauty, also emerged from the ocean. They were accepted by the gods and became attendants in the heavenly realms. One of the most significant treasures to emerge was the goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. Her appearance marked a turning point for the gods, as her presence restored their hopes to regain lost fortunes. She chose Lord Vishnu as her eternal consort, solidifying the divine union of wealth and preservation. Finally, Dhanvantari, the divine physician and the founder of Ayurveda, emerged holding a pot of ambrosia. This pot contained the nectar of immortality, the ultimate prize for which the ocean was being churned. The ambrosia was highly coveted by both the gods and the demons. As Tanvantari presented the ambrosia, a fierce struggle ensued. The demons, led by Jamba and others, managed to seize the pot. Fearful that the demons would gain immortality and become invincible, the gods turned once again to Lord Vishnu for help. In response, Lord Vishnu transformed into Mohini, a mesmerizingly beautiful damsel. Mohini's beauty was so enchanting that it captivated everyone, especially the demons. The demons, completely bewitched by Mohini, willingly handed over the pot of ambrosia to her, trusting her to distribute it. Mohini, with her divine charm, began to distribute the ambrosia. However, she ensured that only the gods received the nectar, cleverly keeping it away from the demons. During the distribution, the demon Swarpanu discovered the deception of Lord Vishnu. Knowing this, Swarpanu disguised himself as a god and managed to drink some ambrosia. But the sun and moon gods recognized Swarpanu and alerted Lord Vishnu. In an instant, Lord Vishnu, in his divine form, swiftly used his Sudarshan chakra to sever Swarpanu's head. But since Swarpanu had already consumed the ambrosia, he did not die. Instead, his head and body transformed into two immortal entities. The head became known as Rahu, and the body became known as Ketu. Enraged, Rahu and Ketu swore vengeance against the sun and moon, which is why Rahu and Ketu periodically swallows the sun and moon, causing solar and lunar eclipses. The gods, having consumed the ambrosia, regained their strength and vitality. Empowered and immortal, they were now ready to face the demons once more. The gods' newfound power led them to a decisive victory over the demons, restoring peace and order in the celestial realms. This incredible episode from the Agni Purana not only showcases the divine interventions of Lord Vishnu, but also imparts profound lessons on cleverness, unity, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. Stay tuned for our next episode, Manifestation of Lord Vishnu as the Boar. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.